Good morning. Good morning, family, and happy Sunday. How's everybody doing? Let's get people in here so we can celebrate this morning, this beautiful, beautiful morning that we have right in front of us. So I'm just going now to see if we are streaming live, and indeed we are. Whoops, and I forgot to turn my volume off. So good morning. We have people. So hello, everybody. When you come in, just help me share this out. I'm taking a moment to share it on my timeline. And let's see who we got. Gabby, good morning, my dear. Deirdre, Perchetta, good morning. Namaste to all of you. And how's everybody doing? It's a good day. It's a really, really good day. Wendy, you're here. Hi, sweetheart. We missed you yesterday. And thank you for sharing it. Hi, Tony. Good morning. Okay, so I'm just sharing it into a couple of other groups. And then let's talk about what this great day has in store for us. Okay. All right, now I see all your beautiful names. Sally De La Rosa, you're adding a fish tank to the center today. I love fish tanks. I love their energy. They're just happy. You know, if you look at fish in a fish tank, they're just like being. Don't you wish we could all just do that? Just be. You know, it doesn't matter what the world around you is doing. They're just like swimming through life in their own little space. They're just all saying, it's a good day. It's a good day. I don't have to worry about somebody catching me and, taking me out of my environment. I'm just here, just existing, just being as I am. And I was listening to an Abraham recording this morning, and I love that particular one where, Abraham just says, it's a good day. This is a good day. And it's true. We make it what we want it. And this is a good day. Right now, this moment, I'm here surrounded by all of you beautiful people. I feel your love as you come into the room. I see your good mornings. Hi, Stacy. Good morning to you. And Prachetta, Deirdre, thank you for sharing. And who else do we have? BB on Periscope. Good morning. It's a good day. Welcome. Glad you found us. And Jean L'Oreal, my beautiful Jean, is here. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see all of you all. And I want to remind you what's coming up this week. We're doing a panel every morning. I'll put the link in the group, Angelic River Family, for anyone who may not be familiar with it. We are going to just come on. Whoever wants to come on and be on the show in the morning, all next week, just jump on with me in the morning onto Zoom, and let's have some laughter. Let's have some joy, and just share with each other live on Zoom. And I'm looking forward to that. Get your knock knock jokes ready. We're going to have it laugh-in style, because I want to laugh. I'm ready to do that laughter and that joy in the morning. So I'm excited about doing that next week. Last night we had, I think, the best chanting session that we have done last night. We had a full house and everybody was laughing. Everybody was just in that state of bliss and joy. And it was amazing. It was, like I said, I think it was the best chanting session that we have done in the 2 months that we've been doing it. And thank you for all of you who were there. Gabby, it was amazing to have you there, darling. And then we dared Sharon, and Sharon came in with us, and Charlie and Jean and Marianne were there. It was just awesome. If you didn't catch that live, maybe you can watch the replay and just get caught up in the joy that was brought forth by our chanting last night. Good morning, Rick Morrow. And Sally says, this will be a great time for anybody who is afraid to do lives. Yeah, because you're not alone. You'll have all of us right there with you. guiding you and helping you to just open up and be on camera. It'll be good. Hope Marshall, good morning, honey. How are you feeling? I hope you're doing a lot better. I hope you're getting stronger every day. Oh, it's afternoon for you. Sorry, I keep forgetting that you're over in the UK and it is afternoon. Oh, Facebook has been messing up the live videos. Gabby, it's on YouTube, so I'll put that link into our family group so that you can watch it there. I don't know what the deal is with Facebook, but I've noticed that it happened Friday when I did the angel channeling. You couldn't watch that one, and that was the first one I noticed that wasn't playing. And then there were a couple of other ones after that. So I don't know what they're doing with the videos. There's something strange happening, but yeah, I'll put the link in to the YouTube and you can watch it that way. Tamara and Louise, hello and welcome. And Stacy, you can't wait. I know it's going to be so fun to have a whole family on screen and have us all just sharing with each other and laughing together and just being. That's what I love is we don't have to think about anything for the day. We just be with each other. What a great feeling to do that, just to be in that space. Carrie, good morning, my sweet friend. Thank you for being here. I know, Gabby, right? And on YouTube, yeah, the YouTubes are playing correctly. The Facebook is still showing as live from last night. And I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is what it is. And we have no control over Facebook. We all know that. They're going to do what they're going to do. So, yeah, it's just something we have to put up with. And we can either stress over it or we can say, there's a workaround. There's another way to do this. And don't you know that that is the mother of invention? When we see something that's not working and we say, oh, wait, there has to be a better way. I can find another way to do that. And just do it. Just find that workaround for it. So cheers, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful morning already. I know I am. And I've got my beautiful new butterfly cup that Joanne gifted me with last week. I love mugs. As you know, I have so many of them. It's going to be difficult when I get everything packed up and ready for the road. It's like, okay, which mug do I keep up front with me? Which one do I have readily available that I'm taking everywhere I go? So that's going to be a big decision. Isn't that interesting? That's going to be my big decision. What coffee mug am I taking with me on the road? They'll all be with me. It's just which one will I have readily available to me? And it's getting closer. I can't wait to get everything packed up and just ready to go on this beautiful adventure that's coming up for me. It's getting more real the more I talk about it and the more I see the things that I'm discarding, the things I'm giving away or, donating different places. And it's real. It's so real now. And before it was just a thought and then it was a spoken word, this is going to happen. And now it's like I see the action starting to begin. So I'm just really, really excited to go on this adventure. And Marianne is here. Good morning, sweet Marianne. And Stacy, I have grandkids this morning and it's my oldest daughter's 33rd birthday today. Well, happy birthday to your daughter, Stacy. Be sure to tell her that your family said happy birthday to her. Yeah, Gabby, you're so funny. I know Stacy does not look old enough to have a 33-year-old, does she? And Sally says, new beginnings excite me. It is a new beginning, it's a new journey. You know, this year has been quite challenging for all of us, for everyone. But what it did for me was it created this energy of letting go, releasing the old, releasing anything that wasn't serving me. There was so much self-reflection during the time of lockdown, the time when we had to isolate. And I really utilized that time to journal, to ask myself every day to write down in my journal, what do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Instead of writing things like, oh, you know, it's such a horrible time and this is awful. I did not go into that low vibration. I stayed with the energy of, you know, this is a temporary thing that's happening. What do I want? What do I want to be like on the other side of all of this crisis, all of this pandemic? What do I want my world to look like? And I think if we could do that, if we look at our struggles, look at our situations that come up for us and say, what do I want it to look like on the other side of this mountain? You know, sometimes it does look like a mountain instead of a molehill, and we feel like we're just that little engine that's chugging along and trying to make it up to the top of the mountain because it's a struggle to get through whatever that challenge is. And I know many of you can relate to this. You know, we don't go through this life without having the challenges, the contrast. So whenever we have something that comes up, something that comes into our world and it knocks us back for a bit, we have choices in how we respond to that and how we deal with that energy. And one of those choices is we can decide what's going to happen on the other side of that challenge. We're going to make it through. Yeah, we make it through those fires of life. But how we come out on the other side, are you going to be the phoenix rising? Are you going to be that stronger, more fortified being that comes out on the other side? Or are you just going to stay laying down and being knocked on your back and saying, this is too tough, life's too hard? So I decided in going through the pandemic how it was going to look on the other side of it. I decided I was going to be stronger. I was going to do what I came here to do. It was a time of really reflecting and seeing what my journey was all about. Why am I here? You know, finding your why. When you find your why, you find your passion, then you begin to make the changes that you need to make to live that passion. And that's exactly what I have done. I've started making the changes. And it was subtle at first. It was little changes. And then it got bigger. And now it feels like it's that stone that rolls down the side of a mountain as it gathers the grass and the twigs and the dirt. And it keeps rolling and it keeps growing. And now it's like this huge boulder that's on this momentum going down the mountain. And everything is accelerated right now. Everything that I'm doing right now, it's like that. I feel it going so fast, like a freight train, that this path that I'm on is just taking off. It's just so beautiful to watch it unfold. I step back from it sometimes. I just step back and observe and look at, wow, look at what's going on. You know, was it 4 months ago? We were just like in that state of we can't do anything. We were told not to do certain things and everything was all about survival. Think about that. 4 months ago, our whole thought process was about survival. And now we're on the other side of that. We're on the other side of everything being that thought about survival. And now, what do you want to do? So I'm asking you, I'm putting that out there to you. What do you want life to be like for you? Have you made those changes to get you to your path, to get you to living your passion? That's what this life is. It's not about laying down and just letting it pass by, the hours, the days, the months. It's not about that at all. That's not living, that's just existing. So, what are you doing? What are you beginning to see open up for you so that you can live your path and live that passion that is inside of you? We all have something in there, we all have a flame, and it may be just a little spark. You may recognize that spark and say, okay, there's something there. I feel something inside, but I don't know quite yet what it is because it's not bright enough for me to see it. So I'm challenging you today to look at your spark, look at what's inside of there, and just say, how does that grow? How does that grow? And how can I help fan that flame? What can I feed myself to fan that flame that's inside of me? What am I reading? What am I listening to? What am I telling myself? That's the biggest one. What am I telling myself? Am I saying, oh, you're such a loser? You know, you'll never amount to anything. You're not going to get out there. You're not going to do anything in the world. You're just going to be. Or am I telling myself, you got this. You can do this. You are important. You matter. You are enough. You are worthy to live a life full of passion, full of joy. Some of what others think are courageous. You know, people have told me I'm courageous. I'm like, I'm not courageous. I'm just living my passion. I'm just putting one foot in front of the other, and whatever happens, happens. And yes, there's fear. There is fear. There is anticipation. There's excitement. There's exhilaration at times. But I just keep going, one foot in front of the other, one moment at a time. When you stay in the present moment, then it doesn't look so fearful. It doesn't look so big. It doesn't look so vast, where it's the unknown. But it's just staying present and doing what you are doing every moment out of the passion that's inside of you, out of love, out of joy, out of the sense of adventure. I think for a while there, we lost our sense of adventure. And now I feel like it's starting to come back for more people. More people are wanting to do whatever it is that's their path to do. So I want to see what some of your comments are, because I really would love to know and really would love to hear what you're doing and what's working for you. And do you have that dream or that goal that you're putting out there that you would like to wake up that's inside of you? Let's wake it up today. Let's have a day. You know, yesterday we had the beautiful Lionsgate energy come through, and now it's time to bring things forward. We have a new beginning. Today's a good day. Today is a great day to start that new beginning. So I want to see what's going on and what's happening here in our world. Okay, Carrie, I keep talking about the lottery. It ain't happening yet. That's a yet. So if that's something that the energy you're putting out there, let that flame grow inside of you and feel it. Feel that it's there. Hey Ali to me. I don't know how to pronounce that on Periscope. Hello from Turkey. Well, hello in Turkey. We're so glad to have you with us. And let's see what else we got. Sally says, I agree. There were so many major changes in our life this past year. We are embracing them as they come. Yeah. Sherry Seymour, welcome, honey. Thank you for being with us this morning. I'm so glad you got up early to be with us. Thank you. What else? Christina, you are loving and compassionate and do not put down others during this time. It is wonderful. So excited. Oh, Stacy, I'm so excited too, honey. And Sally, Teri's in the phase of spreading the love. I am. That's my journey right now, is to spread that love wherever I can spread it. You know, it's interesting. I had just ordered a whole batch of my gratitude cards. I'm grateful for you. I have like 1,000 of these just sitting in my space here. And I was thinking about that about a month ago. I thought, I don't get out except to go to the grocery store. There's no place to share these out. And now what's opening up for me is being on the road for who knows how long, and taking these with me, keeping them close where I can just pass them out to everybody I encounter. So I'm going to be spreading gratitude and love and hope into our world. And I'm very excited about that. Deirdre says, what if you don't know what you want? That is the self-reflection part of what we do, Deirdre. This book that we're working on, The Return to Me, that book is a miracle in my life. That's where I really found the message that I'm supposed to absolutely just cut and go right now. Just go, just get out there. In doing that book, there's so much reflection that you do. There's so much of the inner journey to find you. That's what the book is all about. It's to find you. It's based on the law of attraction. It helps you to really go deep and answer those deep questions. And Deirdre, if you're interested in working through this book, I will gift you a copy of it. I'll send it to you, honey. I really want you to have that experience that we're having. We have a book club called Soul Food Book Club, and we're all working our way through that book. We're at different stages of it. It doesn't matter when you start it. The important thing is to answer those questions in a very real way, in a very raw way, to look at things. I had dinner with a good friend last night. I hadn't seen her in months, and she just called me up out of the blue, and we went out to eat. And I'm telling her about this book because she's doing a lot of searching right now. She's doing searching about what her life is all about and her passion and what she wants to do with her life. And I was telling her about the book, and she goes, "Oh, that's scary. I don't know if I want to look at those questions." And I said, "Yeah, I know. That's when you need to look at them, when it scares you. When it scares you to look at what might be possible for you, what you can dig up from the inside to release and let go of, that's the time. That's the time that you're ready to do the journey. So if it feels scary, if there's a little bit of butterfly in the stomach feeling to go inside and dig things out, it's time. That's your nudge to go in and do that. Yes, Sherry Seymour, the book is called The Return to Me. I'm trying to see where I left it because I've been working on it and I leave it everywhere. Let me see if I can get it. Hang on. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to grab the book. At least I think I am. Okay, so the book is The Return to Me, 21 Days to Love Yourself. And each day there are messages, there's questions, and she did it like a workbook where you can write your answers to the questions in the book. There weren't enough lines for me. So I've got an external notebook that I write my answers in. And I find sometimes when I go in here and one of those questions, I can write a whole page on it. So this book it's magic. It really is magic. And if you go into the book club on Facebook, it's called Soul Food Book Club. There's a couple of videos. One of them, the author of the book came on to meet the people that are in the group and talk with us. And she's amazing. And she follows the teachings of Abraham. She is a law of attraction practitioner, teacher. She teaches it. So I'm going to type in the name of the book for anybody that is interested. It's The Return to Me. And several of us here are in that book club, and we come on and we discuss what's happening as we work through the book. Christina, you got your copy yesterday. Yay, I can't wait to talk to you on Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 1 o'clock Eastern time, we meet online in the book club, and we talk about this book and our journey with it and how those questions are bringing out the things in us. It's on Amazon, Sherry. Somebody had a problem. Christina, was it you that had a problem finding it on Amazon? But if you go to Allie's website, you can, it's got a link that can take you right to the book. Okay, so let me go back up and see what some of your comments are, because I saw some beautiful ones before I got distracted. Stacy says, I have made some changes. I have stopped caring about others' opinions of me. I have let go of hurtful people without feeling guilty. I've begun to listen to the messages that my guides are telling me. I've begun to chant. I'm telling myself I'm worthy. Ah, beautiful. And Sherry Seymour says, where are some of the chanting groups? I think I would like to try it. Sherry, we chant together every night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And we've been doing it for 2 months now. And we are just seeing miracles happen. We're seeing so many miracles in our life. And Stacy, like you, I've let go of those people who would bring my vibration down if I allowed that. So what I have done is released people. I've released them from being on my timeline in Facebook. I've released them from anything popping up where I see their energy. And I'm just focusing right now on anything that will lift me up. And that's why my journey is so high vibration right now. Everything that I'm doing, I'm releasing anything that's going to pull that energy down, and surround myself with people like all of you that are here in this family. I surround myself with people like Allie O'Shea, who wrote this book, and listening to her I am affirmations every morning. Every morning, she gives a 21-day challenge to listen to those I am affirmations and to repeat them as she says them. And I've been doing it for over 21 days, and I'll continue to do it because it lifts me up. I listen to Abraham and listen to that recording she does to have a good morning. And it's like, this is a good morning. You finally get it. You finally go into that energy of it's a great day to have a great day. And those are the things that I'm doing to keep my vibration high. So anyone that's not in alignment with that vibration, it just falls away. I just move beyond that and don't even think about what other people may be saying or thinking or feeling about me and my journey. I just go with the high vibration energy and surround myself with that. And I think we're all called to that higher purpose. We're all called to being our very best self. So that's where I'm at. And Stacy, I'm so glad to hear that you're moving away from that as well, and knowing your worth. We are worthy. We are worthy of keeping our vibration high. We are worthy of love. We are worthy of everything good in life that we can bring to us. And we do bring that into our vibration. If there's something that's low vibrating, we brought that in with a thought or something that we did. We brought that to us, but we don't have to keep it. We don't have to hold it and let it hang around. We can say, no, I'm not in alignment with that. And we can go back into our high vibrating self. So let's see what else we got. Yes, absolutely, Carrie. You want those millions, just feel it. Just feel it. And Stacy says it's a Travis Tritt song. It's a great day to be alive. We should listen to that song today. Yeah, it's a great day. Every day we can decide if it's going to be a prison or a playground. We decide what kind of world we play in. You know, if we give in to all of that low vibration or if we go with the high vibration. Carrie says, I am an adventurer looking for treasure, the alchemist. Yep, that's it. Look for the treasure. Whatever we look for, we're going to find. Where your focus goes, that's what grows in your life. So if you're looking for the big bucks, if you're looking for that big win, you know, bring that to you by focusing on that instead of focusing on lack. Good morning, Jay on Periscope. Thank you for being here. Marianne says, I have made many changes, chanting, taking classes, pottery, loving the new experiences, and following my bliss. I am so happy to hear that. And Marianne says, the universe conspires to make it happen. Yeah, what we put out there, just watch. Just like I say, just hide and watch, because things happen. Things start to roll and to move when you put that energy out there. Okay, so Gabby says, a friend introduced me to a 4-day seminar, The New Freedom Era. Oh, okay, awesome. And Christina says, I pass out gratitudes everywhere I go, the gas station, appointments, grocery store, post office. It's always so appreciated. You know, I've been passing these cards out for a few years now, and it's so interesting, the looks that I get from people when I give them a card. They're always, they have that look like, oh, are you selling me something? You know, what are you giving me? And then they actually look at the card and it says, I am grateful for you. Who are you grateful for? It asks that question. And I have people that have actually come after me after I've walked away from them. They come after me and stop me to tell me who they're grateful for. It is such an eye-opener to have that question put to you, to say, who are you grateful for? Not what, but who. So it's an interesting experience in giving these cards out. And now I had some new ones printed, and on the back, I tell them, you've been tagged. You've been tagged with gratitude. Now pass that along. And many times I will give people an extra card. I'll give them one and then one to give away. And it says, you've been tagged with gratitude. Now pay it forward to someone. So, and if I don't have some of the ones without that printed on the back, and I say, you know, pass it along, give it to somebody else. Tell somebody you're grateful for them. All right, so let's see what else we got. Lillian is here. Joanne McCon New is here. Good morning. Allie from Periscope is here. Beautiful. And Stacy says, have a wonderful day, my family. My 2-year-old grandson just woke up. He hits the floor running. Pray for me. I will be getting my steps in today. Yes, Stacy, those 2-year-olds will keep you hopping for sure. Suzanne Getz Millard, thank you for being with us this morning. Mary Etta is here. What a beautiful family we have gathered. I see 22. Marietta says, we are starting on our adventure to journey on the water on our new boat. We will call it the boat Sweet Dreams. We are touring the boat on Monday. Marietta, I was there when you were drawing a sketch of your boat. You called that to you. How amazing. I just love your journey. Marietta is into the law of attraction and A Course in Miracles, all of the things that bring you whatever your desire is. You put out a rocket of desire. Marietta, I know you were talking about that boat. You were filling that boat. You were on that boat before the boat arrived. I just love how you manifest. And it's because you're so heart-centered, because you come from the heart, and everything that you do, you share with others. You give of yourself so freely. I love my heart that you made for me, and it's going on my journey. It's going on the road with me when I hit the road and go off wherever I'm going. I don't even know where all I'm going. So if you want to invite me to where you are, just let me know where in the world you are, and I'm going to see where spirit guides me. Somebody asked me, well, people keep asking me, where are you going? wherever the angels take me. They're my GPS right now, so they're going to guide me to where I'm supposed to be. Okay, Gabby says, is there any chance we can do an upcoming book list? Takes me a lot longer to get them. You're all finished by the time I get it. Yeah, tomorrow's Monday, the new week. Let's decide on what the next book is going to be, because we have a couple more weeks of working through the one that we're doing now. And I have a couple that I'd like to throw out for suggestions. One of them is a book that I just got from somebody that I met. It's called Enoughness. Enoughness by Allison Robertson. And I'd like to read this from her book. I don't want you to lose what you want because you don't know how to handle your worth. Allowing yourself to be who you are is enoughness. So this one really caught my eye. I was with her on a panel discussion and loved what she had to say. And when I found out she had a book, I'm like, oh yeah, I want that. And it's on one of the, I think it's Forbes best-selling or best books to have for self-growth and self-love. So that's my next one for me to delve into. But as a group, we can decide what book we want to start on next. And Jean Loriot has one called is it the Dalai Lama's Cat? I think, Jean, that you have that. I'm interested in reading that one as well. So yeah, let's decide on what our next book is going to be that we're going to work through together. Oh, Christina, you just used the links on my website. Okay. Jean says the book is frightening, but oh so helpful. I love it. It is life-changing. Yeah. Oh, on her website. Yeah, I didn't think I had it on mine, but I can put it on my website as well. Lily says, I'm in Sweden now with my son and grandson. I'm glad you had a safe journey, Lillian. We were praying for safe travels for you and that you would feel well enough to make that trip. So I'm so glad that you're there. Carol Allen, good morning to you. And Marianne is inviting Gabby, saying, I hope you can chat with us today. That was a blast last night. It was so much fun to laugh with everybody. We ended up the night just in tears of laughter. It was just fun. When you chant that particular chant, Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, it brings out and bubbles up this laughter inside that you just can't contain. It just happens. And it's us. It's our real self. Our self is light. It's this fun energy that just knows how to be without anything holding it down. And that's what we do every night. We go into that kind of energy with that chant. So I'm hoping that more of you will come with us and be on there chanting with us or chanting along as we do it. And Gabby, you're going to be there. Yay, I'm so happy. And Christina says she's still reading her Facebook. Some are harder than others. As in the past, it is getting easier as I listen to my own guided intuition. Yeah, that's happening with me as well, Christina. I've stepped away from many people that their information will just keep showing up on my timeline. So I just unfollow. I'm like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see any negativity on my timeline or any politics or anything that's going to cause somebody to go to a low thought. So so I'm weeding mine right now, just weeding it out, pulling the weeds from the garden. Catherine Kovacs, good morning to you. Lillian says, I'm standing up for myself finally. Yay. Erica Hoppy, good morning to you. And Carrie says, it's timing for me. Why does it take so long? Birthright, get here already. Yeah, let's turn that thought around. It is here already. It's here. We just have to sometimes catch up to the fact that it's here and just go into that energy. Gabby says the thing I'm most proud of myself about is speaking my truth now and having boundaries, because I used to be silent and let people walk over me, and it's actually working out even with the people I couldn't do it with before. I have better relationships with them now, even though I say no sometimes and don't agree. That's okay. It is okay to disagree. We're not always going to have the same exact opinion or thought about something. And the disagreement is part of the contrast. So welcome it. Just welcome it and be glad that it's there and work through things. And Carol says, I'm 67 and finally feeling the timing is finally right for me. It is, Carol. It definitely is. Lily, no, I have not moved. I am leaving my residence where I have been for the last 5 years, and I'm going wherever the angels guide me to go. Well, right now, I know I'm supposed to go several places. I will be in Michigan and do some training up there. I will be, like I said, going where they tell me to go, doing training, going on this adventure of feeding my soul, just feeding me that high vibrational energy. I've been told to go to the sacred mountains. So I'll be going to Sedona, I'll be going to Mount Shasta, I'm going to India as soon as I can get there after the first of the year. And hopefully it's going to open up soon. It's not opened up yet for travel. But these are the things I'm doing. And every day I'm going to be journaling, I'm going to be video journaling my experience and sharing that. So I'll still do the morning show, I'll still do the chanting. What I do in between is going to be more of the journey part of it, more of the teaching part of it. And part of that is creating lessons, creating experiences that I will share with others. So I created a Patreon account yesterday where anyone that wants to be taught as I learn, I teach. So I'll be learning a lot of things on this journey. And as I learn them and create a lesson from it, I'll be teaching that. So there's opportunities for you to go along on this trip with me. And I'll share that if anyone is interested. I did send out an email yesterday, and I have several people that are already supporting my journey and saying, yes, I want what you are going to bring. I want what you're going to experience and then teach from that experience. So there's going to be a lot of opportunity for anyone who wants to accompany me on this journey. And I'm taking you along with me. So that's on Patreon. And if you didn't get the email from me, then let me know if you're interested. And I'll send you the information of how you can join me every step of the way with the blogging, the messages, with video, with live. That's a private live that's just for those supporters that want to learn from this journey. So it's exciting. I'm just ready. I'm so ready to get out there and do this. And right now I'm just having to get everything in place for it to happen. Okay, what other comments do we have before we go into our prayer time? Wow, this morning has gone fast. So let me just type in for you to give me your prayer request. See what we got there. And yes, I see you, Prachetta. India is waiting. I can't wait to get there. I'm so excited about that journey. And I want to go to Australia. Gabby, I want to meet you. I want to be there where you are. I want to go to the UK. These are all the things that I'm putting out there, and then just seeing how the angels are going to guide that trip. And Lily, I would love to come to Norway. Lily, I've been talking about coming to Norway to see you for over 5 years. That's how long it's been that I've been connected with you. And you've always told me, just come and stay. And just like you're saying right now, you're welcome to stay in my home whenever you like. The door is always open. Thank you. Thank you. And let's see what else we got. Christina says, I like that. Always pay it forward. When my hubby was in a coma, we made gratitude cards and asked people to do an act of kindness, love for him. He was always doing things for people. We passed out hundreds. I knew that karmic value would come back. That was 12 years ago. Absolutely. And Mopras on Periscope, welcome. Hello, hello. And Karen is also infectious. Oh my gosh, don't you love Karen Palmer? She's just amazing. Yeah, her energy is so bubbly and happy. And I just love being with her every night as we do the chanting. It's beautiful. And Charlie, you're here. Charlie joins us for chanting every night as well and lifts the vibration. Charlie, I know you're going on vacation soon. When are you leaving to go on your vacation? And Carol says, on Facebook, I've unfollowed some of my friends and that are full of hate or negativity. I pray they will change. Yeah, we can't change anyone. We can just pray that they will wake up, and that they will understand that we're all one. None of us are different. Gabby, I see your message to Jean Loria. Will you adopt me? Becky Beckner, you're not late. You're right in time. You're right in time. We're doing our prayer in just a few minutes. Sally, I had to cut 2 members of my family out because they were so wrapped up in negativity and drama. Not my lifestyle anymore. Mine either, Sally. If it's negative, if it's drama, it's got to go. Thank you, Becky. I'm excited too. It's such a journey that's ahead of me. And I'm staying in the moment right now. If I stop and think about it, then I get too excited to do the things I need to do to get to that point of walking out the door and not looking back. Okay. We have other people joining in. We've got a great group this morning. So NB is asking, my request is that my daughter is protected as she and other students go to college this week. They all stay in the protection realm. Yeah, me too. There's a lot of kids going back to school. They are actually opening up the schools, the public schools here where I am in Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, lots of protection for our kids. Let's put them all in our prayer circle today. Charles, you're leaving next Saturday, the 15th. Okay, awesome. Oh, and today's my sister's birthday. So let's wish my sister Billy, she's not on with us, but if you would put out a good energy for her and wish her a happy birthday today. She's one of my stops, my first stops that I'm going to make on my trip is to get a big hug from her. Gabby says, prayers for shifting this big, beautiful, totally amazing creation of Gaia into the next era already. Let's go. Let's absolutely go. Prachetta, special prayers for my beautiful fairy Teri ma'am to embark on a new journey as an ambassador of peace and love. Prayers of good health for Tony, Wendy, Charlie, Shantae, Hope, and Navriti. I woke up thinking about Navriti this morning, so I'm hoping she's on the mend. Prayers of courage and strength for Tracy, David, Prachir, Neil, and Minima. Lots of happy prayers for my entire family here. Love you all. Prachetta, we love you, darling. You're just amazing. And Becky says 22. I keep seeing that 22 also, Becky. And Gabby, you didn't mean to do laughing faces. I love laughing faces. Oh my gosh, we were in such high vibration last night as we were chanting and laughing together. And Hope, prayers for my right kidney, please. Yes, we will put you in there for that kidney function to come back up again. And Suzanne, putting yourself in the prayer circle. Absolutely. And thank you for saying happy birthday to my beautiful sister, Billy. Billy is 5 years older than me, and she is such an amazing older sister. I just love her. And she's in Kentucky, so I'll get to see her soon, and praying that she's well. She comes on here sometimes in the morning. Joanne Castillo is with us, praying for peace, love, and light for the world, praying we all realize we are one. We are one. And Christina, I would also like to ask for protection and wisdom and adaptation for all the educators and staff as well as students. And Prachetta, Navriti is COVID negative. They are trying to find out what she has. Well, we will definitely lift her up. Like I said this morning, the first thing I was like, she was on my mind. I'm like, I'm not sure why. I know I've been sending her healing energy and lifting her up in prayer, and really would love to see her return to good health. So let's lift her up there. Lily, prayers for my old mother, my back pains, and for my family here, and for all of you here. Thank you. And thank you, Carrie. Happiest of being birthdays. Yes. And of course, Mother Earth. Thank you, Lily. And Becky, pray see Megan's mom. She fell this morning and could use some healing vibes. Absolutely. Absolutely. We will do that. And Jean, thank you for the happy birthday. All of you that wish Billy a happy birthday. I'm going to tell her to go on and see all of your comments that were here on the live. Okay, well, if there's any more that you want to place in there, go ahead and do that. And we're going to go into our meditation time. And I want to remind you that at 10 o'clock this morning, Eastern time, we have a silent meditation that Enlightened World Network does every week on Sunday morning. And it's a time that you can just sit in reflection. Just take that time to ask, what do I want? What do I want? What's my journey? What's my path? And let's look at that as we go into our meditation, even right now. Sherry's asking prayers for Mickey Waldo. Yes. And Lily, prayers for my travel. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Sally, for wishing Billy a happy birthday. Okay, so let's go into our inner self. Breathing in, taking that deep breath and going deep inside where we are, where we can find our spirit just with that breath, just with our focus. What you focus on expands. So set your intention that you're going to be connected directly from your heart center to your higher self. So as you take that breath in, feel that area start to expand. The area of your heart center, see that green, beautiful energy moving around your body in a circle. Just see it like a hula hoop, moving around and around. You might feel the spin of it as it circles around your body. And then see that energy with each breath you take in, see it start to travel upward. And see it now going out the back, exiting the back of you, still in that circle as it circles around. And watch that breath, watch that focus on the breath and that focus on your heart travel up the back of your head. Now watch it with the next breath as it comes to the crown chakra. And feel the crown start to open up more. Feel that energy as it swirls around you, start to expand out from you. See your third eye pulsating. Just feel the energy of that with your intuition, with all of your clairs. Let's connect with every one of those senses today. Your clairvoyance, being able to see this energy field. Actually look with that third eye, with your spiritual eye, and see your breath as energy. See it moving around. See the energy swirling around your crown. With your clairsentience, see if there's anything that you feel is there. Is there another energy with you? Is your angel or your guide right there beside of you as you do this meditation, as you find the real you to connect with your higher self? Just take a moment and focus on that. Is there a shift? Is there something nearby that you're able to tune into? And now use your clairaudience. Do you hear any sound? Do you hear the movement of the air as it goes around you? Just see if there's any word that comes to you, anything that might be sharing a message, whether it's your higher self, whether it's God, the angels, your spirit guides, your loved ones that are in spirit. See if there's something that's coming through to speak to you. That's your clairaudience. See if there are any smells. Do you smell a different smell, something that's not there physically with you, but you might smell that familiarity of a loved one? And now let's let all of those senses that we just opened up to, let's let them guide us upward, guiding us further up to our soul star chakra, up where our higher self is. And let's connect with that. Let's connect with that part of us that's in the spirit realm. This is you. This is your spirit. So as you make that connection, just say hello. Just open your arms and welcome in that energy. As you do so, as you leave that part of you that's ego, clear that out. Clear any thought that you can't. Clear any thought that you're not feeling anything, that you're not seeing anything. Just the more you try to force the energy, the more it's going to put up a resistance. So just allow it to happen. So meeting up with your higher self, just give a big energetic hug. Just say hello and thank you. Give some gratitude. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for clearing out whatever this is. Opening up the energy of your throat chakra to talk with your higher self, to listen to your higher self for instruction. Listen to what your higher self is sharing with you and helping you to understand as your path, to help you understand what your passion is and your purpose here in this human body. So just ask that question as you're having this meeting with your higher self. What is my path? What am I here for? And how do I fan this flame, this spark that's inside of me? How do I make it grow so that I really see clearly this path that I'm on, this path that I'm supposed to make the twists and turns in life and have these experiences that are for me. It's what I chose to come here to do. And maybe it's an experience of the contrast. Maybe it's something that you're having to overcome, to have that experience and that knowledge as you work through it. Just ask the question right now, and let's take a moment to sit with that energy. Just you and your higher self right now, surrounded by the angels, holding you up as you listen. This is a time of listening to what might come through for you. So ask the question, what is my path? What is my purpose? What is my passion inside of me going forward? And then just sit and listen. We're going to take a moment to do that all together. And now let's give some gratitude, the gratitude for the angels and for your higher self that is your spiritual guidance. It's that part of you that you can go to at any time that you need or want. You can commune with your higher self and ask questions, ask the deep questions that you want answers to, and to see what comes through for you. And now let's lift up our prayer requests. Let's go into that energy where we show compassion, we show love to everyone that has been placed in our circle of prayer. Let's lift up everyone that's right here, right now, that needs that special touch of love. And as a family, we carry each other's burdens. We lift each other up in love and say, I love you to each other. And that's a love that comes from the heart. So everyone that placed a loved one in the circle, everyone that placed an energy of wanting the best in our world, the best for our future generations, our children that right now are going out into an environment that could be hostile, that they're all protected, that the teachers that are working with them are all protected and are able to handle whatever situations come up each day as they are responsible for these children that are coming to them. Let's lift up our world, our beautiful planet, Mother Gaia, and every inhabitant, everyone that's on Mother Gaia that's alive right now. Let's send energy of love. Everyone that's struggling, everyone that's has a sickness and illness, let's lift them up. Every animal that's on our planet, let's show them that beautiful energy of love. All the waters, all the mountains, the plants, the trees, let's lift up our Mother Nature. So every one of these prayer requests that came forward today, that were written or spoken, and every one that you held in your heart, maybe you didn't type it in, you're just holding that energy in your heart for someone. Let's lift that up now. And then let's ask the angels to just put a blessing on all these prayer requests and lift them directly to God, asking that they all be handled to whatever is the best and highest good for each one. It's not what we think. It's not the way we would envision it coming to be, but it's the way that is for the best and highest good for that particular situation and that person. And let's cut the cord of attachment. Let's let go of the expectation of any outcome. So asking Archangel Michael to help us to release that attachment, to go back into our own energy and our own heart, our own higher self. And let's start sharing love with each other. As we do every day here, just hold one person. Just put your arms around them, hold them tight, envision them. Maybe you know what they look like, maybe you don't, but you can just hold them with the energy of their name and say to that person, I love you. And then let's do that with the whole group. Everyone that's here, everyone that's gathered, everyone that will watch this on the replay. Let's just put that energy into each person here as a group, into our world, the energy of gratitude and love. And we do that at the count of 3. For anyone who's new to us, we count to 3 and we say, thank you, I love you. So 1, 2, 3. Thank you. I love you. I love you, family. I love you so much. Thank you for being here every morning for me. It is such a joy to wake up and to come on here in the morning and to feel your energy, to feel your excitement, to feel your beauty as you come on. Thank you for that. Thank you for giving in that way of you. You are so beautiful. Take that energy with you as you go through this day. Remember the joy of being here on this cup of joy in the morning as we come together. I love you all so much, and blessings to all of you. And thank you for supporting me and for holding me up with the changes and the shifts that are happening in my world. I really appreciate every one of you. Have a most beautiful, beautiful day. And hopefully, I will see you later on, either in the silent meditation or later tonight when we do the chanting together. All of you are welcome to come into that chanting group. Whether you chant or not, you can come in the group and get caught up in the energy of this chant. Just listening to it will make a difference. So thank you so much. And I see Deirdre taking us out with those beautiful words. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Have a beautiful day.